I'm Dan Toffee and welcome back to another brand new Call of Duty Black Ops 4 beta video. Today I want to talk about the 5 worst things that I found so far about Black Ops 4 whilst playing it throughout this beta. There's quite a few things in this game which do seem pretty bad, some abilities, some equipment and other things which are kind of game breaking, which I want to talk about in today's video. So getting straight into it, the first thing I want to talk about is body armour. In our creator class in Black Ops 4 we have a new option in there called gear, and gear are things which always affect our character no matter what we're doing, and what body armour does is it allows you to take more damage from bullets from any player who's shooting at your body. So basically you just have more health than other players who aren't running it. Obviously there is a counter to this, there's pretty much counter to anything in the game. There is a counter to this and that is called AP rounds. AP rounds aren't affected by the body armour and it will do the same amount of damage to the players as it would normally if they didn't have the body armour on. But in the current state the body armour is in and how powerful it is, it means that sometimes you won't even die to a sniper shot if they hit you in the body straight away. Obviously it is incredibly good, I'm not saying that I don't use it because I do, because it is one of the best things in the game at the moment. You can't really blame anyone for running it as it does just give you extra health, but it is something that they definitely need to change before the game comes out in full, as it is pretty game breaking, as it's a bit of a gamble as to whether you shoot a player and they're going to die quickly or whether they're going to take longer because they have body armour on. Something it shouldn't really be in the game. I get having resistance to certain things, having resistance to bullets on your main body is something which shouldn't be in the game. Next is a smaller thing that's just a little bit annoying in the game, and that is how they have changed some of the controls and UI elements that we'd normally see throughout the whole series of Call of Duty. The first thing they've done is they've changed how you would navigate around the menus. Instead of normally just clicking with your D-pad now, you now have a free thing which acts a bit more like a cursor on PC. You can go anywhere across the screen and select what you want. Tryout claims is quicker because it means you can skip out things that you don't want. You go from one corner of the screen to the other a lot quicker, but it just seems pretty annoying. I'd rather just have a normal selection method, but this isn't really something which breaks the game, it's just a little bit annoying when you are trying to create your classes. Another thing linked into this is how you call in your score streaks. Normally you would press right on your D-pad to call in the score streak and go up and down to select which one you want. You can still go up and down to select which score streak you want if you have more than one available, but to call it in now you hold down triangle. This seems pretty pointless to be honest, as right on your D-pad isn't actually assigned to anything, so it could still be on there, and by having it on triangle, which is used for switching weapons, sometimes if you slightly misclick, you will change to your secondary weapon, and if you don't have the secondary weapon on, you will just be on your fists, which is completely useless and generally means that you die if you are on a streak earning those score streaks. So I would like to see it moved back onto the D-pad where it has only one use on the D-pad and it means that you can't misclick and die because of it. Next is the Seeker Shock Mine. This is Profit's equipment, so with every specialist inside of the game now, every specialist gets an ability, which is their powerful attacking thing, and also equipment. So equipments are things which you can use more often than your abilities, but the Seeker Shock Mine is Profit's equipment, and what it is it's a little bot that you throw out, finds the closest enemy and electric shocks them, makes sure they can't move, and it's really annoying because it does hit you quite a lot when you are against players who are using Profit. They'll always come over to you, electric shock you, so you can either hit square and this will pretty much cancel it straight away, which does make it pointless, or if you miss that and don't know what to do with it, it will just electric shock you and you'll be stood there for about 10 seconds waiting to be freed from it, and often you will get killed by it. The most annoying thing about this is that no one's really using it tactically at the moment. They're always throwing it out as soon as they get it. It's shocking someone that's not even near them, so they're not even getting a kill, and it's just wasting time in the game, meaning you can't do anything. I would like to see it either removed or being changed, because it does seem either pointless or just a bit stupid in the game, because being immobilized whilst you are trying to fight is just completely ridiculous, especially when they can get it so quickly, as it does take less time to recover than it does for their abilities to be earned. Next is a specialist ability. On the Torque specialist, his ability is called Barricade. Barricade is a big metal shield that you can place down, which is annoying enough as it does act as a head glitch, but it also acts as a massive guardian from Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3. So if you do stand right in front of it, you will become immobilized and take quite a lot of damage. So this just protects the player behind the shield even more, meaning that you can't get good shots on them to shoot them off at head glitches easily, so it means they can just sit there getting loads of kills, and it does block up corridors quite well and doorways, so it means that you physically can't push through as easily as you could before. But my final problem with Black Ops 4 so far is that I think the movement speed is a little bit too high. I do love the new movement system at the moment, I think the game is still playing out great, great, but I think if they did slow down the movement a little bit, it would make it a bit better. As the maps in this aren't that big, they are still pretty small, even though we do have the increased movement speeds. It means that players are always everywhere. You can fight one player, and then you'll pretty much always get shot in the back or the side, as players can always make it to the cuts in the map before you have a chance to react to it. And it means that players can spawn in and pretty much instantly be back in the fight. So I would like to see the movement speed decreased a little bit before the full release of the game, as I think it is a little bit too hectic overall at the moment. It means that you can't play quite as tactically as they want you to. But if you have been playing this beta, let me know in the comments down below the things which have been annoying you so far, things that you think are a bit overpowered and need tweaking before the game fully releases. But thanks for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure to leave it a like. If you're new here, make sure you are subscribing to see all of my future Call of Duty Black Ops 4 videos, and I'll see you in the next video.